we need to talk about your money story. And if you're not sure what that is, your money story is the narrative that interprets your past and predicts your future with money. Everybody's got a money story, and most of them go something like this. Money is a problem. Money is a hassle. Money is the obstacle that stands between me and what I want. And if I just didn't have to deal with money, life would be so much better. If you find yourself having thoughts like those, then you've got a money story that is probably sabotaging your financial future as well as your current results. But what if you could shift that? What if you could shift how you relate to money, how you interpret the past, how your money story sets you up to have a successful, thriving future instead of struggle or the patterns of lack and scarcity from the past. It is absolutely possible, and that is why I developed the Rewrite My Money Story program. It is a live, online, small group coaching program where that unconscious money story, it becomes conscious, and you start to see how you can shift it. It's not just your money story that changes, it is your identity around money, how you relate to it. And people shift as we go through the exercises, and typically people have more cash flow, more flow. They see more possibilities in their lives. Maybe they've been self-sabotaging, and all of a sudden it's like the resistance is just released. So some of the results that people have had is having new work come to them, new streams of income, more money in the current stream of income that they are working, more clients, more customers. Sometimes wonderful conversations about money with family members, whereas it used to be that it was kind of tense to discuss it. Maybe they were discouraged in their career, but now they've got this clear focus because they understand their value in a new way. They understand the impact that they can make with money. And they go from resisting money and experiencing money as this enemy, as this obstacle, to having this experience where money is their friend and money is helping them. And it is an entirely new world, an entirely new place to come from. So my friend Jan, when she came to me, and I'd known Jan for a little while, she runs a nonprofit called Paving the Way. Her mission is to disrupt the cycle of child trafficking. Not a super lucrative line of work. And her money story at the time was that people just don't see the value in what I do. You know, I'm saving the lives of kids, but it's so hard to raise money. And Jan had been running this foundation for years and had not even taken a salary. And after she came through this 8-week course, like, things just started to pop and bubble and sizzle for her. And she contacted me, just a few weeks after, and she said, the trajectory of my life has changed. Like, money is flying at me from all directions, she said. And she was enrolling new donors at higher amounts and matching grants, and she had money coming to her from new sources. And she was getting requests from organizations that in the past had asked her to talk or come and teach kids for free. Now they were offering to pay her. And then fast forward about a year and a half, and oh my gosh, she was invited to compete for the Victory Cup initiative in Orlando, Florida, and she won it. And she walked away in one day with $78,000. $1,000 and a whole new realization of exactly how much people do see the value of what she does, and they can't wait to give her more money. So chances are you may be self-employed, or you may be looking to up-level jobs, or be more successful with your investments. I've had people come through my course, and all of a sudden, like, they never thought that they could do investments for themselves, but all of a sudden, again, that resistance dissolves. They are figuring out making investments, having fun with it. They are getting new job offers, or they're getting raises. My friend Rami, who worked with me, she came in with the story that she was never going to be able to buy a house because circumstances, situations, her credit, her ex, their house had gone into foreclosure. So she just thought, I'm never going to be able to buy a house. Plus, she wasn't making a lot of money. Actually, her story was, I'm not making any money. To which I said, is it a volunteer position? So our words matter. And she was in a different course of mine, a 3-month course that I held years ago in my living room. And at the end of the 3 months, she was in escrow on a home, and she had been offered her dream job, which she got, which she still has to this day, where she works with world-class musicians from around the world. She's gotten raises she hasn't even asked for, and she bought a home not the traditional way, but she found a creative way to do it because her story shifted, and then things became possible for her that she didn't even know were possible. So why does this magic happen in Rewrite My Money Story? It is, there's a quote from this is from a Confucius philosopher who lived 200 or 300 years BC. It gets attributed to Benjamin Franklin, but the quote is, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn." So this is not passive learning. And that is one of the big mistakes that people make. Maybe they do, maybe affirmations. You are involved in speaking the affirmation, but you can really do that in your existing comfort zone. It's pretty comfortable to, maybe repeat a few things, but I'm going to get you out of your comfort zone. I'm going to give you some exercises that have come to me intuitively that you have never experienced. They're simple things. We do journaling, we do other exercises, we have discussions, we have a competition. Somebody wins a cash prize for the most compelling purpose for money. And these exercises literally will shift your identity and how you relate to money. That is how we get the magic done. I encourage you to go to rewritemymoneystory.com. Rewritemymoneystory.com. I'm going to put the link down below, and you'll be able to read what different people have experienced and learn more about the program. There is an option to pay in full, or there is a 3-pay option, and it all happens on Zoom. Just 8 weeks. I've got some great bonuses in there, including if you get in on the early bird, you'll get a 60-minute private session with me included. So check it out at rewritemymoneystory.com. I want to know your questions that you might have in the comments here, or feel free to reach out to me. Again, I will pin a comment and also in the description how you can get a hold of me, because I'd love to have you having a breakthrough and creating an entirely new story so you can have a prosperous future. Thanks much. Bye-bye.